Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Gex. We have another remote that we need to use because we completed the 3rd and 4th levels in pretty fast time last time. And we are going to Newton's 4th law. It refers to the law of gravitation, but it's not really called a Newton's 4th law by any means, because, well, there are some key differences between the law of gravity and the laws of gravitation and whatever. For some reason, I've read that this level is not playable in the PAL PS1 version for whatever reason. I don't know why, but can you find all 100? They're referring to the flies, but we're not going to go for those. And you want to be careful here when breaking these 2 blocks to the left at the start, because of that electric barrier that turns on and off. It will give you a hard time. And you definitely just want to drop straight down here. And use switches to open doors. By the way, that last quote that Gex just said, I honestly thought it was can of whoopee because I actually heard it as can of whoopee and not what you just heard. So, fun fact. Also, I was 9 when I first got this game, so that should show you how innocent and young and pure I was when I got this game. Oh, you know how the purity was just going to go straight downhill from there. But anyway, we're going to have to not hit that camera because apparently hitting the camera caused that barrier to be in our path. Here's some water we just walked left through. Hit this one 3 times, and on the 4th you want to be like far away. If you do it right, you'll be behind this wall and the other one will be away from you. Almost anti-gravity. Guess what? More water. Now if I can just make my way through it, we'll be good. What does this lead to? Eh? Okay. I'm going to run through this because this is breakaway floor. I never actually managed to make it over here during the practice run. And I'll gladly take that hit because I have no idea what I was doing. Even then. Gonna have to watch out for electrical barriers. Ow. There's the floor. I'll gladly take all these flies, and it's a good thing I took it because that led to a flea. I will gladly take that. That's one more hit for the journey, though you don't necessarily need it. I'm surprised I managed to... Oh, you gotta be on the other side to climb up. Oh, and those are spikes. So anyway, let's run all the way back to the right here and get back on the main path. Okay, want to keep her distance, duck and tail whip at the same time. Okay, we got rid of both barriers. We're going to be sliding down. We want to make sure that we hit the cameras on the way. Try not to fall into anything. And it's a good thing we hit that because if we needed the health, we would definitely be able to get it here. And I'm going to do that to ensure that the barrier to the left will be opened. We can hit the camera, and you want to run straight to the left from the camera, from the checkpoint. Drop down. We've got the remote. That's how you get the remote. I'm going to keep running to the right here. And we did it. Just keep running to the right. The barriers will miss you every time. Almost anti-gravity. Well, the water sounds don't clue you in. I'll tell you. It's basically transparent water you can't see. Just... Oh yeah, and the Gex vocal clips too also tell you... The little voice samples tell you that this is underwater. You just can't see the water at all. Just keep pressing up. Not up, but X. You have to press X to go up. And here... Ow. I will definitely go down here because the flies tell me to, while trying to avoid all the barriers. And from here, we can get 3 extra lives. You'll get your food, stop complaining. And from here, once you reach the portal, you'll automatically go in. Can you get out of the water, please? Thank you. And from here, we're just gonna go... Ow. We're just gonna try to avoid being zapped by the barriers here. I don't know why I have a lot of momentum. That should not be the case. Apparently, I must have lucked out on that part. But once you make it past this part, grab the VHS tape, go into the exit.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
And we have one more stage that we can do for the video. I say as I take a drink of my tea. DYYPRBYL. I'll leave it up there just a few seconds more. And... done. Okay. Let's use that remote. Which one do I go to? Okay, it doesn't take me to that one. I think this is the one that takes me to it. Yep, use the one on the left, on the upper left one. The project.
Secrets? I just love secrets.
That's actually not a vocal sample. That's actually part of the music. This song is not available on the sound test by any means. It's kept completely hidden. Thankfully, it has been ripped on YouTube. I will post a link in the description. And we can go either left or right. But the way we're doing this, if we go all the way to the left, we will loop back here.
This place has all the warmth of a Dick Clark special.
Well, at least that statement is finally accurate. But we're going to have to go to the right. Now, I actually just watched a video by this guy who goes by the name Homie3Star on YouTube. I'll link to that video as well. And to get the remote and get out of here,
Rewind it again, please.
you want to follow the paths that have the odd numbers of golden flies. So we just picked up 3. There's 3 here. I want to be very careful how I do this. I'm not going to run unless I feel like making a running jump. There's a 2. There's a 5. Then we're going to follow the 5. I don't know why I'm climbing the wall. I can just get down here. I mean, everything is uniformly one size. So I don't know why I'm doing that. Don't worry about pits. Don't worry about enemies. You won't see either in this maze. It's a difficult maze with only a few varying paths. And I'm going to go right here. Because 3 flies. So unless you know what you're doing, you will probably be driving yourself mad. That's a dead end anyway. There's 3. So unless you know what you're doing, you're going to be spending a lot of time in this level. And you may find the exit, but not the remote. So, you want to do what I'm doing. There's 5, so let's go over here. There's always going to be an even numbered path and an odd numbered path. You always want to follow the odd numbered path. And I don't know why I feel like having to climb on ceilings or anything. It's not like there's any pits anywhere. But I do want to get around. Nope. 5. Okay. Just make sure we kind of stay on the floor here a little bit. And nope, that's 4. And that's 3. I've never heard him say Solid Green is good twice in a row in 30 seconds, but that's the world we live in, it seems. Is there? No, there's nothing behind there, so you can't get into that in that spot there. And there's 3. So let's keep on following the path. 2, 1. There's a 1. Have I gone here? No, I have not gone here. Okay, there's 2 5s, so you know you gotta go up here. And judging by that, I would like to say that the music here is kind of aged well? Anyway, 3 flies.
Geronimo!
That's 4. And that is 3. So we will go this way. And I'm going very slow so that way I don't trip myself up in any way. There's 2, so we're not going there. There's 3. There's a portal.
Garbage chute, fly boy.
Oh, it just takes you to the exit. Well, so much for that. Well, I'm confused. I am confused. So you know what? I'm gonna try to figure this out. And when I do, I'll see you back here. So until then, be right back. Welcome back. I'm a moron. Apparently you gotta go left to get the remote. To be fair, you can't just pause and select, or pause and press select to get out of an area you've already completed. Like in, say, Donkey Kong Country or something like that. So, the path that I took the first time, where you go to the right at the start, and then follow the path with the odd-numbered flies at each junction, that'll get to the exit quick, in case you accidentally enter this place ever again. Now, we gotta do the same strategy, but we gotta go left at the start, because you apparently have to do that to get the remote.
I just love secrets.
So yeah. So much for me being a genius. So there's 3, 3, and 3 at the path that I just took. There's a 3 up there. Not picking up any flies because I'm not going to need them. And there's 1 up there, so we're going to go that place. And I'm actually running because, well, I have a good notion of where to go and how to do things now. There's a 5 there. There's a 3, so we'll go over here. There's a 1. And we should be nearing our next junction soon.
Rewind it again, please.
And we're going to have to go to the right because left led to a 2. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to jump over here to the left because down there is a 4. Here's a 5. And whoa. Okay, that's a 2, so we do have to drop down here after all. Past the 3 flies. That is a 6. So this is 5. And this is 4. So we're going to go to the 1 instead. And here you have to climb all the way up. Now here's 5, but to the right is 6. So you go up to find 3 more. Over here is 3. Here's a 5. And a 3 to the right. And here's a 1. And I'm going to drop down because why not? That is 7 in case you can't count that. And down here is 3. That is a 2. We don't want to go there. We're going to go to the right at the fork here. Past the 3 flies. Here's 1. And this leads to... Nope, that's 2 flies. So we're going to have to go up past 3. And here's a 5. So we drop down. That's a 4 to the right, and there's a 5 upwards. So we go upwards. There's 2 to the right and then 3 up. So there's... we got to go up, obviously. And that looks like a 4. That looks like a 3. Go to the left for another 3. And I believe we should be nearing the remote at any second now. Nope, not yet. Don't go over here. That's a 2.
That's the spot.
That's a 5. And it's a good thing I did drop all the way down here because that's a 3. Here's another 3. I'm going to make sure to jump the gap in order to see it. There's a 2, so we're not going there. Here is 9 flies. And now we should be near the remote. After we jump the gap and take the 3 path. And here we are. Well, I didn't grab it with my tail, but I did get the remote to pop up just the same. Here's the portal. We did it. So you go left and follow the odd numbered groups of flies to get the remote. You go right and follow the odd numbered groups of flies to get the exit and nothing else, in case you accidentally enter this place ever again. There are a lot of paths from what I've heard. There's like one that supposedly leads to a boss, but that I know nothing about. But at the rate I'm seeing, you would have to take like several wrong turns to find them, maybe. And 2, those are the only 2 paths you really need. So we finally got that out of the way. And in the next video, we're going to take on 2 more levels, and they will be the last ones for Planet X. So join me next time where I finish off Planet X once and for all. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!